One out of 3 depth finders says it's 11 feet. One says it's 80 feet. The other one says 2 feet. So, in the law of averages, I'd say it's about 9 feet. All about having fun, you guys. That's what we're here to do. Just laugh, have a good time. Things break, you buy another one, screw it in the dashboard, and keep on moving. Problem being friends with a lot of these guys. They're right on the same spot, but we're weekend warriors. We gotta go when we can go. So I'm about 35 feet of water. Whoa, just passed. And what I'm gonna do is basically jump in each spot until I locate him. These lobsters should be walking right now. We noticed there's a lot of bugs crawling up and down the side of buildings yesterday, which means there's a pressure variance, big pressure drop. And the lobster do the same thing as the ants do. If you see ants crawling up the wall in your house, that means the lobster are crawling up and down the coast right now, somewhere around here. We just can't find them. And the whole trick to it is you want to figure out what depth they're in. A lot of times they're coming in 2 feet of water. Oh yeah, sea turtle right here. Look, that sea turtle's eating the lobster right there. There's nobody around. You want to kind of whisper, otherwise everybody's gonna be on top of us. And let's see what's down here. We got a little leak in the boat, so Lauren's gonna keep turning the bilge pump on and on. The way I see it, it's kind of like a self-cleaning mechanism that we have. Kind of an advantage. Need a tickle stick.
Nice and organized.
That's the way. Can't help it, I'm a neat freak. Without the neat part. Lauren, where is the other tickle stick? Let me borrow yours for a minute, just because it's better. So what I'm doing with this is I'm actually gonna come, as you'll see in the video, is you come behind the lobster, here's the lobster, and you basically just take this, you push it up behind them, and then you push them back, and when they crawl into that, you just tighten it up on their body, put them in the bag, and keep on doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Uh-oh, we've been spotted. There he is! That's Chase, the catfish killer. If you guys are ever doing charters in South Florida, you want to get a hold of guys like that. All these local guys, they always know where the stuff is. Yeah, go ahead and put that up. Hey, see that dive flag? 500 feet.
It's not up.
Not yet. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Any lobster walking, or do you know?
I haven't heard yet.
I'll let you know in a little while.
A few Spanish mackerel around.
Oh, look at that. He's got a big mackerel on. We might switch it up, but we didn't bring any poles. And just so you know, we're in the beginning of the mullet run right now. The mullet are coming down the beach. And the only reason the mullet are actually moving is because there's these swarms of sharks. They're actually pushing them along the beach and eating them this time of year. So we're going to try to stay outside of that a little bit. So hopefully we don't see them. There could be a few, but I don't think they'll be that bad. And if they are, you just kind of bump them in the nose and they'll take off, I think. Get my whistle. Now, if something goes wrong and I need help and we start drifting away, they can start up the boat and go get me and untie the anchor and we'll go get it later. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh, it feels good.
Bye-bye, Michael.
reason they're called spiny lobster. See those spines on them? Well, they're called a spiny lobster. Now you just take this, you go right over the head, and see the back here? If this part were to hook on there, it'd mean it's too small. But the fact that I can't put this gauge over the back of its head, the fact that I can't clip that on, that means he's big enough to keep. So we'll go ahead and keep him. Make sure he doesn't have any eggs. And we'll keep on moving. And you saw all the other little babies down there, they're gonna grow up and be bigger. So let's go find some more, because I'm getting hungry. And for those of you that think I anchored up on a coral reef, that's a homemade rock pile right there. Nothing illegal about that. You can anchor up on it. There's really nothing to catch or hurt. It's actually put there as a fish attractor to attract bait. Can't tell you where it is. But you see that inlet right behind me? Secret spot. All right, we got a couple lobster. Now we're gonna go home, cook them up. We'll see you in the kitchen. We made it through the Boynton Inlet. Everybody's alive. Let's go have some fun. How'd you like to come through that in a Carolina skiff? No, thank you. All right, now this is the best way to do a Florida spiny lobster. It's really simple. We're gonna take the antenna, snap it off like that. That's gonna give us our little alien, that's why they call them spiny lobster. Little alien spaceship probe. And we're just gonna go like this, right up through the back. What that's gonna do is just push that intestine out, like so. Okay, now that's up in here. I'm gonna twist it. And I'm just gonna go left, right, twist it around. And that intestine, it's kind of gross, but that actually, see how that just came loose? Now it's inside of there, we're gonna throw that part away. Now we're gonna take this, we're gonna put it on a fillet board, and I'm gonna press down and actually break this back, and it's gonna it's gonna be softer. Then I'm gonna take a knife or scissors, and I'm gonna cut this up the center, and kind of butterfly it into two pieces. We'll let that heat in there. We're gonna wedge some butter in there, and we'll see in a minute. So this is what I do, really simple. Take about 250 pounds of muscle, and you just push down like this. You can hear it pop, like that. And then I just take the scissors, and I come in here. That's it. I'm just gonna cut up like that. Then do it again. Hear that crunch? That loud crunch? That opens it up, lets the meat come out easier after we've cooked it. We're gonna wedge it. We're gonna give it a super wedgie, not just any wedgie. This is where the term wedgie comes from too. You wedge that butter in just like that. Wrap it in tin foil and put it on the grill. Turns nice and pink. Then we're gonna eat them. Here's a trivia question. Does the shiny side go in or out? Dull side, shiny side. Lauren, do you know?
The shiny side goes on the inside. It like heats up more.
It's doing that today, I'll tell you that. We'll just go like that. And we're just gonna wrap it. It's real easy. Boom, boom. Twist that up. And that's it. Just like that. I'm gonna repeat the process. Boom. Bon appetita. All right, so there's a little side dish. Put a little oil in there. And I don't know if you saw our scallop video yet, but these are scallops from the scallop video. And we season them up with a little bit of Old Bay butter. Hear that grip, that pop pop? We're gonna turn that pop pop down. Whoa. Once you pop, you can't stop. Oh, flip over, baby. They smell so good. Put that on the side and let it ride. And that's snap, crackling, popping all over the camera. It'll heat up for a minute and then cool down. We'll flip it. We'll stick a little butter in there. Boom. Pop it off. Pow. That smells amazing. Starting to look good. Starting to look good. Starting to smell good. Yeah, baby. That doesn't make you hungry. You've got issues. Wiggle your way to the deep end, baby. And when you cook scallops, you do it really quick. You just flash them on one side, flip them over, flash them the other. You can put them aside. It doesn't take much. I mean, literally under 2 minutes, you'll have them, they'll be finished. You don't want to overcook them too much, or they turn to leather. You don't want to do that. You just flip them over. These scallops came from scallops. That's not a trick question. Where do you get scallops? From scallops. See how these are at an angle? The meat or the tissue is in an angle. When you buy scallops that are made out of stingray, they're all 100% identical, the same size. And what they do is take a piece of PVC or a pipe, and they just stamp the stingray, and then take a stick and push it out. And these are all a different size. That's how you know they're real. But I will say, in all honesty, it's hard to tell the difference. People swear you can taste difference. I can't taste difference. I think they both taste good. All right, bam, we're back. Do you get the gout? No? Neither do I. We're gonna find out right now because we're gonna eat these lobster. So we go ahead. I'm gonna give one for me, one for you. One for, let me reach across here to you. Oh, a little help. Oh, obviously I didn't play football. And then Lauren. And then we've got a salad, some scallops. And let's go ahead and dig in. We've got some potatoes. You need some potatoes?
Homemade.
Those are homemade from, what's her name?
Kia Rusa.
Yes, thank you, Miss Kia Rusa, for the
Hey.
potatoes. About 3.5 minutes in the microwave on that. Some arugula salad. I'm just gonna reach across, grab it. You need this? Here. You need a salad?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, you want some scallops? What do you think, little drummer boy? He's like, I want a scallop. Can you have a scallop?
Yeah, no, I'll have one.
Okay.
Here, Ben.
Can he have one?
Yeah, he can have anything.
You can have anything. I heard that. Here, let's chop this up. And anytime you're feeding a newborn child or any child scallops, you want to cut them in really small pieces. Like that. Because you'll turn your head and next thing you know, the scallop will be down the hatch. Right? Mackenzie, what do you think? Your brother needs little scallop bites? All right, so that's how you catch, clean, and cook lobster. We're going to go ahead and take a few bites and dig in. And you guys tell me what you think. You can go ahead and use your hands because you're the star of the show. Lucky. That is perfect. Well, we had a good time today. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you on the next adventure.